You know, it's not always a question of where I want to end up. Sometimes it's a question of how far I want to go. I'll explain. So what is up, guys, and welcome to Bodie Vision. You heard blah blah blah, all that. So this car right here, this is the car that I bought in high school. I bought it as a daily so that way I wouldn't have to daily my Civic that I was building. The Civic is long gone. The daily's been retired. It's been probably sitting here for at least a year, and before that I wasn't driving it too much. Now, you know, I drive the turbo diesel. So this, I mean, what could I sell it for if it wasn't running that great? It needed carburetor work. I got a flat tire. The brakes aren't working. So my question is do you guys want to see this as a project? What I mean with how far should I go is, how far should I go with it? The minimum that I'm gonna do, my minimal plan is to at least get it on the road so that way I can sell it. So just doing the minimal work, that's option number one. Option number two is more along the lines of make this a pretty cool car, make it an 80s super cool, super classic JDM inspired build, where maybe I do some different wheels and tires, I lower it, I put some Recaro seats in it, I do a Nardi steering wheel, kind of all old, all classic, all paying respect to 80s JDM, and maybe even do like a two-tone paint job where I just do the bottom gold and then leave the top white, kind of make it look, kind of make it fit that old school JDM style. So that's option number two. Now option number three is probably the most unlikely option, but it is a possibility, and the way that I'm gonna judge what option I should do is by the feedback that I get on this video. So please, if you don't usually comment on YouTube videos, please comment on this one. Please leave option number one, option number two, option number three. So speaking of option number three, that's to take this car and go all out crazy, go full blown show car from top to bottom, front to back, inside and out, do a full motor swap, maybe even a K series, maybe just a B series or something insane, make it fuel injected because right now it's carbureted, and then I'll do a full shaved bay, full wire tuck, full interior, maybe gut the whole thing, put a cage in it, paint the interior, just go all out full blown 80s show car, still 80s swag. No matter what, I want to keep this car looking retro and keep it 80s because I love the style of it, I love the lines, and no matter what I do, the first thing I need to do is I need to get it over the shop and make sure that I get this thing running. Sure, at this point the battery's completely dead, the brakes don't work, the pedal just goes straight to the floor, so I'm just gonna get it pulled over there. So the reason why the car is right here rather than having me pull it in the shop is because first of all, the tires were all completely full of mud. I wanted to clean that off. I like to keep my shop clean. If you guys didn't tell in some of my earlier videos, I like to keep it clean. Kind of a pet peeve of mine, kind of a little bit of OCD of mine. So So I got my oil, I got my filter, and I got a brand new battery. Hopefully that's all we need to see this thing fire up. It hasn't fired up in over a year again, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get the oil changed. Let's get this old battery out. This old battery has a sticker on it from 2013, and I know that's not too long, but typically in Florida, batteries don't last that long, well, with my experience anyways. But I got a gap in the rain. You know how it's been if you're in Florida. The last 2 weeks, it seems like it's rained every single day. Welcome to the rainy season, but I'm gonna get this knocked out. So it's time, brand new oil in it. Let's see if this old girl wants to start without giving me any problems. Let's see. All right, old girl. Let's see. Man, this thing fired up. It is running just as good as it was running when I parked it. On real hot days, the carburetor would act up and the idle would just be through the roof really high. But I mean, it's running just fine. I'm gonna drive it around the shop and see if it's all good, so let's go for that. Something else that I'm gonna plan on doing regardless, I'm gonna be getting rid of this muffler. That's kind of something that I made when I was in high school. It's like a little welding project that I did that I thought it was cool. And now I think it's ridiculously ugly, but the car is running. I'm gonna have to go through the brakes because like I said, the pedal goes straight to the floor, but we're making great progress on whatever I'm gonna do in the end result. All I have is the e-brake, so we got a little hot. But I mean, we are good to go. The car runs fine. So once I get the brakes figured out and then figure out how far I want to go, we'll see what happens next. It's either going to be sell it or it's either going to be build it. Coming from under the hood, it's smoking pretty bad. I know that there's oil leaking onto the actual header and that's causing it to smoke. So in my next video for this, I'm gonna be doing the valve cover gasket and I'm gonna completely detail and clean the engine bay so that way it's not smoking like crazy anymore. That'll be better for if I sell it or if I don't sell it, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead, leave a comment on this video, please. Option number 1, just get it running and sell it. Option number 2, keep it and do a little more stuff to it and make it kind of cool so that way I can bring it to some car shows. Or option number 3, go all out insane crazy with it. I'm probably not going to do that option, but it's a possibility. So I want you to understand, if you pick option number 1 and you think I should just sell it, comment and let me know what you think I should sell it for. A new project's coming regardless. That's my plan. I'm getting wrapped up on the Mustang. That should be done soon. I'll have that for sale soon as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video, comment, subscribe, follow me on MySpace, send me a message on AOL Instant Messenger. You know what it is, YouTube. I'm out.